Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Daily challenge time. It's Maggie today. Luke with a pretty good score there. We finished in 266th yesterday. Wow, Kate actually did really well yesterday as well. This is typical Mathis, man. Come out, put down like a bangin' daily, and then just ignore it for like 3 days on either side. Because, you know, once you're on top of the throne, it takes a lot of courage to get back up and let people take a couple shots at you. Anyway. I'm mostly being facetious. It looks like this goes to all the way to the chest, but no Mega Satan. Let's get it started. Luke was at like 37,000, something like that. So that's a respectable score with no Mega Satan. But I think that maybe that means no boss rush. Like, I'm doing the math in my head. If you do Mega Satan, you can get like between 45 and 50,000, depending on your performance. So if you subtract the 6,000 for 6666 for Mega Satan, you're looking at like 38,000 plus maybe like, you know, no boss rush or a larger damage penalty or something like that. So I'm not, I mean, it's basically just conjecture at this point. Well, it's not basically just conjecture, it's literally just conjecture. But I don't necessarily think that we're due for an amazing run, at least not at the start. It seems like maybe it starts a little bit slow. Wouldn't be surprised if we can't get to boss rush in time. Eden's Blessing, really nice, though. That 0.7 tiers upgrade. Showing up all the time on dailies recently, as if the game is taunting me a little bit for earlier having that daily where I didn't take Eden's Blessing, thinking it did absolutely nothing. Well, it's a good time to take an amnesia pill, I suppose. Where I will start to get a little concerned is if I don't have a Spirit Heart, which I probably won't, depending on what our item is here, and we'll have to see what our item, what our floor is next time. If it's Burning Basement or Cellar, I'll feel a little bit concerned that we might not have every available capability to make it to, you know, the deal with the devil, but hopefully I end up being incorrect about that. Ragman fight's going fine. At this point, you know, the only reason I want to avoid taking damage is to keep our damage penalty as low as possible. It doesn't have any, like, wider reaching implications for access on this floor. You know, access to better items, etc., etc. Pentagram is super good. That is an incredible pickup, along with Eden's Blessing. Gives us, like, a really substantial DPS bonus relative to where we were on the last floor. So I think the big thing for us right now is just, you know, do your damnedest to not take dumb damage. If these guys keep walking into the fire, I will be over the moon. But yeah, do your best to not take damage on this floor. If we can get a Spirit Heart, that would be beautiful, and of course that just happened. We do need a key to get into our item room, but so far I'm like, man, this is pretty good. Now we only have the standard, like, requisite caveat of maybe our item room or our boss item or our deal with the devil or all three will suck. And if that's the case, there's not really much we can do about that. I'm not even taking this pill because I'm like, man, if it's bad trip, that's terrible for us. Plus, you know, bombs are key doesn't give us a key because we don't have any bombs right now. So we're kind of lacking in that department right now. It looks like probably it'll be unlikely that we can actually go to our item room on this floor. That's okay as long as our devil deal holds it down. We do have a bomb. Tough call. We'll think about it for a second. I think I first want to pop this pill and see if its bombs are key. But I'm going to pop it in the other room, because if it's explosive diarrhea, I'd like to use it to get the money and maybe a chance at a second secret room back there. But these are like pretty low percentage plays that I'm only doing because it's our only opportunity to do them, basically. See what our item is here too. It could be like latchkey or something. That would make things easier. Caffeine pill. And our deal with the devil is actually okay. I'm going to take both of them. We could use all the help we can get as Maggie. Speed up would be nice, so the caffeine pill's not too bad. Now we can actually use black powder. Let's try this. Luck down. Could be worse. That's not that bad. Retrovision. Alright, we'll be leaving then. Certainly not an amazing start, but we're way ahead of the curve. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to be out of the second floor already is really good. Multi-dimensional baby is okay. Black powder is, I would say, okay, bordering on, like, pretty good if you can get high speed and actually get a chance to, like, make it function properly. Should be really good against enemies like these if I can actually get it, you know, placed properly, but the fucking spawners are so annoying, man. Alright, there's our key. Inside of here, we will definitely take advantage of that. Let's try to throw down a black powder circle. That's a good enough one, for sure. We also got Steven, which is a decent damage upgrade. Or at least a damage upgrade. I don't know if it's actually decent. But anything that makes our tiers stronger and also not insignificantly larger. I'm going to be 4, so keep this up. These guys really benefit from us having black powder. We didn't quite get them all to jump through it, but, you know, we probably got enough that we're going to be safe. Good, 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 good. All right. Another Spirit Heart as well. We're actually set up really nicely so far. We'll probably take damage on this room. Ooh, just managed to thread the needle ever so slightly. We'll open that in a sec. It's another bomb. Well, our first bomb for a while, I guess. Not mad about that. Even just a little black powder circle is going to help us out. Okay, we're doing well. I'm surprised that we haven't been hit yet. This floor is probably going to be a little slower than the last floor. I mean, it's larger. We don't have a great chance at a deal with the devil. But I feel like we've done everything in our power so far to perform pretty admirably. The only thing I'm a little concerned about is the idea that maybe... Oh, that was dangerous. Maybe it was the right idea to... Such bad damage. To not get a deal with the devil on the last floor. I know that sounds ridiculous, but sometimes it can be. I also skipped the curse room on the last floor, but it's possible just through like sheer good or bad luck, depending on your perspective. The last deal with the devil sucked, and if we skipped that and got a deal with the devil on this floor, it could be amazing. You know, it could be Brimstone Mom's Knife, but I think that's just on my mind because it happened recently in an NLSS that Nick and I did. Like, Nick and Josh got the deal with the devil and it sucked. I missed it because I'm terrible, and then I got Brimstone or some kind of amazing deal with the devil item out of my next deal with the devil instead that they didn't qualify for because of the penalty. That's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes in Isaac. That is terrible damage and also puts us at risk of not being able to complete the deal with the devil prophecy here. All of a sudden, we started taking some really, really bad damage. Yeah. Look, I would love to get that Spirit Heart as well. Piggy Bank, also great, but Red Candle is basically non-negotiable. Red Candle, we have to have. Such a nice damage improvement. Takes a lot of the load off for stuff like Boss Rush. 4 cents. I wouldn't anticipate being able to actually use PhD or being able to actually pick it up. Decent. We try to get that, you know, fire to stay there as long as possible. There we go. And it works best if we can catch him next to a wall. Killed Mega Fatty in, like, you know, 15 seconds. Super Bandage, also a good pickup. Down to the next floor. Okay. Take a drink of water, relax a little bit. Got a little shaky there towards the end of that floor. We didn't take that many hits. We took 2 hits, but I also went into the curse room. So it looked maybe more dangerous than it actually was. Huge whiff on Red Candle there, but I mean, offensively, we're set up super fine right now. Like, this is no problem whatsoever. To be fair, I may have miscalculated when I made my original projections. You know, I was just like, this is where I feel like a run of this length usually ends up. Like, I think 40,000 is not outside of the realm of realistic plausibility without even breaking the game. So, I may be misremembering the way that actually works, though. We should be trying to use black powder a little bit more as well. I mean, it's a lot of things on the mind to worry about, but I think that it would benefit us, especially if we can get like 1 or 2 more speed upgrades. Bomber Boy, terrible damage on my part, but Bomber Boy is decent. Except for those times when it's absolutely terrible, but we don't have to worry about that right now. That was the worst damage that I've taken in a long time. I don't know what I was thinking there. I got frozen trying to think of, you know, how I was going to handle this, but we are going to get a really good chance at a deal with the devil. I mean, we have Pentagram, in addition to not getting a deal with the devil on our last floor, yet having precedent. So, I really need to just smarten up and not have such a ridiculous damage penalty by the end of this run. Let's see what we've got going on in here. It's the Hollow. Money, and also a very easy fight. Black Powder I don't think does anything for us here, but doesn't matter too much. Yeah, that's good enough. We can skip the HP for now. I don't mind fighting Krampus, but we just hope it's Lump of Coal here. And that damage is relatively fair. Ah, it is Head of Krampus. Okay. We'll take this. We'll take this. I think we should explore more. You know, I normally consider us to have like a 5-minute window available right here. So, let's throw down a bomb and run away. Blow up this Key Beggar, which might have given us a better deal with the devil chance, but it's not like we needed it anyway, I guess. We're at 14 cents, which means 1 penny puts us in the range to buy something from the shop. Hopefully we get it right here, and then we could probably leave in good conscience, but might be nice to have a chance at a curse room as well. Well, let's knock out all the mini-bosses that are optional on the same floor here then. Alright, tons of money. You know, I think we can move on. We're getting to the point where this is not an, like, insignificant amount of time that we've kind of rationed for ourselves here, which is good. Normally I'm like, oh, we're short on time, better go fast, you know, leave all the consumables behind. But here I'm like, we're kind of seeding ourselves to be in a decent position to rank well on time as well as score. So this also gives us a huge buffer when it comes to boss rush. Like, we can spend 5 minutes per floor and still be, I mean, not as fine as I'd like to be, but relatively good. I didn't even see that guy. I was too busy trying to make black powder happen. Also horrible damage. Okay. This is not fair. The enemies are pushing each other into my line of sight. We're bordering on, like, I'll go back for that, but we're bordering on, like, genuine throw territory right now. Can we talk about that? Excuse me, can we talk about this? I don't think I should have taken damage there, but I will get chaos. And that's not like... I mean, I realize that I could have put myself in a better position, but at the same time, it's like, I fired red candle, the zombie walked through it, didn't take any ticks of damage. Oh, Lord, okay. The tilt is a self-fulfilling prophecy. You know why they call it a tilt? Is because once you start, you know, you're unbalanced. It's easy to just go too far in the other direction. Let's stop this tilt, and definitely stop taking damage that we have no reason to take. No good reason, at least. Just playing a little bit too aggressively. What do you think, you got a cube of meat or something? I'm being like 50% sarcastic. So the Yarrow rune is definitely worth taking. We'll just blow up the Judgment. Maybe compromise for my diminished deal with the Devil Chance by blowing that guy up. Yarrow rune, assuming we have enough keys, we could definitely try to take advantage of that on the chest. Now, what's in the past is in the past. All we can really do is focus on how we're going to deal with it in the future. So, not going to worry too much about the damage we've already taken until we get to the point where we've, you know, seen our endgame bonus, and we'll just keep on trucking here. You know, all you can ever do is try to do better than you just did. Other inspiring quotes from yours truly. We do these things not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Man, that is not a secret room, huh? Well, as long as I'm comfortable in my run right now, and I feel like we're not going to die, I could go to the curse room. And that seems like it was a good decision. Now it seems unlikely we'll take damage against the boss, and that's good because, you know, Bruce Springsteen is pretty tricky. If possible, I'd rather avoid fighting Bruce Springsteen in general for several reasons. One, you know, Born to Run, it's an amazing album. Lots of great stuff. Jungle Land, you know, Thunder Road, the eponymous song, of course. But also, he seems like he's got, like, some, you know, old man strength. Which is not me firing shots by calling him old. Rather, ooh, sort of tempting, but not really. Yeah, Sacred Heart, probably worth it. Rather, I'm saying that I think he could kick the shit out of me. You know, he's in better shape than I am, despite being, like, 3 times my age. So, definitely, if I could avoid fighting the boss, Bruce Springsteen, I would prefer to. Well, if Bruce Springsteen is the boss, what does that make Boss Rush? It's like you gotta fight, you know, him and Geddy Lee at the same time. Geddy Lee seems wily, man. No deal with the devil because I'm an idiot. We might not have qualified for it anyway, but I still feel bad about the damage we took there. But, ooh, Small Rock and Sacred Heart do make me feel a little bit better about what happened on that floor, though. So we're gunning for 37,000. We won't be able to see if that's in focus for us for a while here. I think we didn't take red heart damage there. Yeah, we won't be able to know if 37,000 is in range till we get a couple more floors down. I mean, we want to fight Hush, obviously. We definitely want to do boss rush, and that shouldn't even be like a problem. I don't think there's anything else we can do. Like, we could teleport to Mega Satan if we find a self-sacrifice room, but it doesn't actually let you do Mega Satan unless that's in the cards for you on the run anyway, so I don't think it provides us with, like, literally any value, except maybe the teleportation bonus would compensate for the damage penalty we'd inevitably have to take to play the self-sacrifice room, 12 times. Try these out. We got a dude that I'm not a huge fan of. Oh, I didn't get hit there somehow. Alright. We actually do have a key. Allows us to get into our shop and our item room if we so desire. And I do desire. I mean, we have 6.5 minutes here, so no rush. Infamy would be nice. That's a shame. We'll buy the Spirit Heart first, just to keep us protected, and then if we get the chance to come back for Infamy, sweet. If not, well, I guess we'll just have to not take any more damage for the rest of the run then. He says, before very nearly taking damage against an enemy that should be lights out, considering our current damage and also having the red candle and all that. But, sometimes the more powerful you get, the easier it is to let yourself get hit because you think you can take it. We will look for our item room. I mean, if we skipped our item room on the last floor, we would have missed out on a pretty good item. Oh, just Sacred Heart. No big deal. It shows up, once every 100 runs. Wouldn't sweat missing that one, especially on a daily. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to go to the Mob Trap room, but, the Mob Trap room for me is, like, really tied to our Guppy chance. And we have borderline 0 Guppy chance, at least until we see what's going on in this deal with the devil. Oh, there's just nothing to talk about at all in that room. Could play the Blood Bank, but I don't really care, if that makes sense. Like, I worry that I'd lose a Spirit Heart if I did it, but I don't know if it's necessarily worth it. We did at least find our secret room, and this would be awesome to get Cricket's Head. Cricket's Head, Cricket's Head, Sad Bombs. That's actually amazing. Okay, yeah. I kind of wish I'd gone with Butt Bombs, except we would miss out on Sacred Heart, obviously, if we went with Butt Bombs. Did you see that shit? They gave me no way out. The Pact is also very good. Thank you, Chaos. One bomb will wreck, like, any boss that isn't the Hush. I'm pretty sure one bomb will kill almost any boss at this point. Which would be great if we could get number 2? I would be content with number 2. It's slightly risky, but the Sad Bomb benefit would be nice. Bomber Boy would compensate for it in a negative direction, but I'm not going to use one on Mom just because it's a little unruly, and we should be fine anyway because of the BFF Cube of Meat, or BFF Ball of Bandages. That was very bad damage on my part, but we did get our deal with the devil. We also got the Polaroid. Deal with the devil has Transcendence, which I think is totally worth it. We must have a little bit more Red Heart action, but I don't think I can afford to take Sack Dagger. Like, it scares me a little bit. Money equals power? Yeah, I mean, we can take Scatter Bombs, but money equals power seems, like, definitely more advisable. So against difficult waves, I'll have no problem throwing a Sad Bomb down. Like, that is 100% guaranteed. I promise you this. Kind of taking our time here, going a little slow to start with, but oh, okay, this guy may warrant a Sad Bomb. And now I'm addicted to it. I got the Sad Bombs going fast and furious already. I'm assuming this is a synergy most people probably got, because it's not a tricky one to spot, Pin comes straight up, he is dead, and he did, so he is. 8 bombs left. I mean, Anarchist Cookbook could have been cool as well, assuming the Anarchist Cookbook bombs even get the synergy, which I can't actually recall. Oh, just don't get fucked there. There you go. Okay. Save the bombs. You're gonna want to have those bombs on occasion. There are some tricky waves that can show up. Like this one, for example. At least we killed Ragman super quickly, but I do worry that maybe I'm down to like 1 Red Heart, 1 Spirit Heart. It would be a real shame to die right now, because this run has every potential to be amazing. But there's a Spirit Heart up there, which is beautiful. Little risky there for absolutely no reason. Good stuff. Okay, we got our Spirit Heart back. We only need like 2 HP to guarantee our survival. At least for a while. You know, things might get trickier in the later game, but yeah, there you go. That's what we're looking for. Barely even hit Mega Fatty on that, I think, but still worth it. Another Spirit Heart. I don't know what we've done to deserve this, but I'm very happy about it regardless. This guy is dead. Now, can we be out of this boss rush in time to do the Hush fight? I think that's basically, like, non-negotiable. We will be out of here in time to do Hush. Okay, that's Ball of Bandages BFF working out. I do love the Orbital. I thought I saw another Spirit Heart show up there, but I guess I'm mistaken. This is definitely not worth... That's a great hiding spot, Loki. It's like the best Loki hiding spot I've ever seen, but this is definitely not worth using a bomb on. This one might be. We didn't even stop the angel statue, but still seems worth it. Can you just please move over here? Thank you. Okay, beautiful. This one might be as well, although it's mostly just going to kill Blighted Ovum. Adversary was off the screen. He did walk into my fire, though. Excuse me while I kiss this fire. Bow, 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 bow. I'm getting lazy with the bombs now. That was awful, awful, awful damage. Like, out of control bad damage. You don't get hit twice by blast assist, especially contact damage. It's embarrassing, man. We get Zodiac. Zodiac's okay. Let's see how we look on our next floor. HP is actually really amazing. Completely should have taken Sack Dagger. I don't know why I thought it was so low. Guess I forgot Super Bandage exists. Yeah, ha 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 ha. See you later. Ooh, 9 lives would be beautiful, and we did get it, so it is. I do want to pick up these keys. Well, we were out of boss rush before 20 minutes, so I would say we're in that Hush fight pretty darn soon. 9 lives totally fucks over our HP, but I do think it's worth it for the survivability. I mean, I know it sounds weird because it takes away HP, but I think it gives us a lot more survivability than it takes away. Anytime we can get a bomb and use a bomb, that is a room that is very positive. Not that we need to use our bombs to do damage, but man, they're going to be so effective, like on the Mom's Heart fight. If we can just get that bomb to explode before Mom's Heart disappears and stops taking damage, we're going to be in a beautiful situation. Tempting, but ultimately, I think a little bit misleading as well. Let's keep moving on here. That is no good. Not for us right now, at least. Gotta admit, a little scared. Now that our HP is so low, we kind of lost our buffer. But 9 lives, you know, it's the item you want. If you want to make sure, like, if you have good enough damage, 9 lives, I feel like is a no-brainer. Because you should be able to beat the Hush without getting hit, even. Although, now that I think about it, that might be ridiculous. That might compromise our deal with the devil chances. There is a Tinted Rock over here, though. Presumably, we'll also be able to get a Spirit Heart out of our Hush shop. Hopefully. That gave us a Spirit Heart and a key. We do need the key, but I would have preferred 2 Spirit Hearts, especially because I just lost one right away like an idiot on exactly the same room I got hit on before. Alright, this is good, though. Found our boss room. At least there's a little bit of tension now. I think if we fucked up one thing outrageously on the daily today, it's my damage penalty. Like, there is no excuse for taking as much damage as I've taken. Except that, you know, it happens. But that's not really the item we were looking for. Friendly Fly. It's okay with BFF, I guess, but not really the most exciting pickup. Okay, an arcade. Maybe if there's a, nope. No need to continue that line of reasoning. I was gonna say maybe if there's a fortune teller, but there was no fortune teller, was there? Probably not worth it. There wasn't even a pen and teller in there. To be fair, I would rather see pen and teller than a fortune teller, I think. And that's not meant to be, you know, firing shots at the fortune telling industry. But I've seen pen and teller. The one time I went to Las Vegas with my parents, definitely recommended, by the way. It's a town you really want to experience with your relatives. We saw Penn and Teller at the casino, and it was a rollicking good time, is how I would describe it. Those guys are entertainers. A fortune teller is just gonna be like, oh, you're gonna die. Stop eating You know, white bread, your blood sugar's too high. I think I may be getting fortune teller confused with a doctor. Okay. We're still in control of this run. Really, like, you might say just don't do the hush fight. That's not an option. You gotta swing for the stars. Even if you miss, you land amongst the slightly lesser stars, right? We got this Yara rune. Worst case scenario, we could try to make Yara work on the Hush chess. Although that's probably like a pretty bad idea. So that totally worked. I'm stoked that we can actually, with the Sad Bombs or Bomber Boy, get 10 mushrooms for the price of 1, which allowed us to get a completely worthless power pill. Power pill! You see the news that in Afterbirth Plus, the new expansion, well, you know, I don't want to say new expansion because it's not coming out for a while, but they're going to allow you to have custom voice packs. I will totally make my own pill voice pack. I promise you that. Assuming I can, like, release it on Steam Workshop or something like that. I don't, that's like, you know, 3 or 4 hours of work for some serious enjoyment. Take our Spirit Heart, we'll go to the Hush fight. At this point, you know, you get 5k for the Hush fight. 5.5. You'll lose some for being there and taking damage. Let's just open these. I'm going to save my Yara for the actual chest. Guppy. Oh, right, I forgot we have Chaos, which is actually, like, really nice for us here. So we can have Guppy's head. Probably, it's a tough one, isn't it? Because we do so much damage with that. Oh, yeah, okay. Number 2 for sure. Blow this ding-dong up. If possible, I would really like to get butt bombs. We might only be able to afford the Spirit Heart. I think our rate of fire is good enough that we can, oh, Jesus, go with Shielded Tears. Right, so that's butt bombs, which we have to be worried about. I don't think Curse of the Tower does enough for us right now. Because of the fact that, by the way, we also need to roll Red Candle for now, too. Is that 2 Sun cards? No, Sun and Fool. I guess we'll take the Spirit Heart in. But we need to roll the Red Candle because it actually gives us more than 1 ability per room, which is, you know, I would say borderline essential. So pretty much the situation here, rely on butt bombs to do a ton of damage. Just keep moving so you don't get caught in the, you know, the stench of your own butt bombs. Oh my lord, that's actually pretty incredible. I mean, we only have 4 bombs ourselves. So Curse of the Tower is kind of tempting. Oh shit, we got hit. But at the same time, like, we can't survive a hit right now, so it doesn't really seem to make sense to me to try to, you know, take Curse of the Tower right now. Where's my butt bombs at? Probably like a serious be careful what you wish for moment. But we want butt bombs to happen close to the Hush so that they actually home in. Because Sacred Heart makes them home. This turned out to be a really, really fun daily. Yo, though. Butt bombs. Is it because of that luck downgrade? Should be using Red Candle occasionally. Sorry, commentary's probably going to be a little sparse here. Because it's a very dangerous situation. Shielded Tears. Red Candle definitely have the potential to help me out a lot. I do worry about the... continuum shots. There's a butt bomb. There's another butt bomb. They happen to be spawned so far away usually. But they do destroy like all shots in their vicinity, which is actually like a really nice kind of defensive help. And also like the butt bombs aspect of it. Sorry, I've been saying butt bombs and I really mean number 2. But the butt bombs aspect of it has been pretty good as well. Okay, maybe we should stop shooting here temporarily. Fuck! I didn't want to spawn any more butt bombs. You spawn butt bombs when you're going buck wild there, you know? Let's try to buy this. It's a lover's card. That's no good. The sun does nothing for us. Yeah, we need to, like, really get in there and have butt bombs land. Speed through the fight as much as possible. This could be tricky. How many times has 9 lives been the hill we've died on the Hush fight? I still think over time we'll be able to beat the Hush without getting hit. It just might take a little while. Especially because I can fairly easily hit myself. That was very nice. I was like 5% of his HP all at once there. Oh, that's another great one. Even though he did duck through some of the damage. Sneak some damage in there. There's another butt bomb. It went in the wrong direction, but does still do some, you know, poison damage. Confuses enemies. Oh, good. Perfect time to use black powder. Everybody, black powder. That's a decent one. Alright, we're getting down to the halfway point here. This is, I mean, ah, shit! I was just about to say, continuum shots are where things are going to start to actually get tough anyway. That was just not smart. We may fucking die here. That's so stupid. I mean, I blame myself. I didn't have to take 9 lives. I didn't have to take so much dumb damage, too. We could have easily had several Spirit Hearts left. Would have won the first Hush fight. Let's not think like that, though. Got every available opportunity here. Great stuff. Oh, butt bombs! That's okay. We landed some shots in there. Gotta listen very intently for the fart. It's like I'm in an Adam Sandler pitch meeting. And he's explaining all the jokes. Multi-dimensional baby's helping out as best as it can. As best as it understands how to. Okay, that was a little dangerous. Butt bombs continues to spawn just like slightly too far away to actually home in properly. Oh, but that one hit. That one hit. Good, 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 good. That'll destroy all the shots in there. The thing with Continuum is we can destroy the shots by... Oh, I thought I was far enough away, fucking Bomber Boy. Damn it. We can destroy the shots by shooting, but it gives us the chance of getting the butt bombs, which are very potentially dangerous in that moment. If we can just make it through that phase, we got way less problems to deal with, but making it through that phase is not easy. Yep, that's gonna kill me. Okay. Everyone can see the road that they're on, it is paved in gold. The gold is from the bombs that will never get old. Never get moldy, never get old and gray. But that's because I'm gonna die of, like, non-natural causes here against this jerkhole. Butt bombs. Alright. It's clear to me, you've lived your life like a candle in the wind. But also we need to be much more diligent about our butt bombs placement. We need to treat it almost as if it's Cursed Eye. Is this your secret, Luke? Did you skip the Hush fight in order to avoid this disaster I've created for myself? I guess I could rely on exclusively using the candle to break shots, but that's not as reliable as I'd like. I didn't even see it in the cloud of shit up there. Figure we might as well speed through this one as quickly as we can. Oh, that was actually kind of dangerous. Okay, okay. I really think we will lose now, which is funny because I was very cocky at points on this run. I mean, you get Sacred Heart, you're like, how could you not be cocky? I've thrown away very good chance here. I have not died on a daily in quite some time. It would be very disappointing to have it start now. You know, we've had a very good run of form since, like, you know, basically December 26th. A run of form that I've been very proud of. It's been a little bit of a feather in my cap, if you will. And this is putting it all on the line. Yes, I'm building up the narrative a little bit to put a little bit more pressure on myself, because I think that could be advantageous. There's a decent butt bomb. Number 2, I should say. That one's not going to do anything. Okay. Here's the moment of truth. Now we have to move. But we lived! Temporarily, we've lived. And now we stand still. And don't shoot. Don't get hit. Now all I have to worry about is whether or not I'm actually, like, literally fast enough to get out of the way of those beams of light from heaven. Okay, whenever it's not continuum shots, I would love to get a number 2 bomb spawn to just kill all the enemies. Not continuum shots. I really could use a number 2 bomb. Like, really, really could use a number 2 bomb. We did not get hit there. Did you see how close we came to getting hit there? Ah, shit, be careful. Way to go, NL. You ran right into it. Well, I mean, you're not wrong, but in my defense, we kind of ran out of places to dodge. I'm pretty sure this is where we lose. But, I really tried. I really thought that one was going to do it. I guess technically we do have... Oh, okay, well, this is where we lose, then. Is there anything we can do? Not that I can think of. So, that was kind of a colossal capitulation on this daily. We still have a theoretical chance. I don't love our odds. But literally, we're still in this. I feel like with only caffeine pill, we might not have enough speed to get out of the way of the beams of light from heaven. Was Dota 2's Zeus right this whole time? Can we really not run from heaven? Okay, I'm not gonna talk too much, probably. Just gonna focus on survival. There's a little bit of the luck of the draw happening here. It would be remarkable if we could come through in the clutch here, wouldn't it? I don't want to give up on this one. On the Cursed Eye 9 lives Hush situation that we had like a week ago, that was fine, man. Like, that giving up made sense. There was just no way we were going to make it happen. But this is a different situation because we actually have the damage necessary to pull out a victory here. The question rather becomes if we have the luck, and I had to dodge into my own shots there. That was really bad. I deserve to be ranked poorly, but for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. There was a fun bomb synergy there. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.